Hi fellow crafters, I'm Terri and I'm nuts about stamping. The new mini catalog is now live and there's a bundle in this mini called Linked Together that caught my eye right away. There's a die in the die pack that has amazing potential. Shall we play with it together? Now that the mini catalog is live, I cannot wait to show you some of the products that I purchased because they caught my eye right away. One of the products is the Linked Together Bundle. I love the stamp set because I think it's great for cards, but it also would be good for memory keeping pages or junk journals. The other thing that I was really excited about was it's a bundle of 3. So there are these linked together dies, and this is the die that caught my eye and we're going to use today. And then there are these masks, which I haven't used yet, but I can't wait to use them and show you on a future video all the amazing things you can make with the masks. So this is, to me, quite a dynamic trio that would be perfect for card making. So I'm going to pull out this die and let's get crafting with it. Now that I've pulled out this die, I want to take it and I want to die cut some Mossy Meadow and some early espresso. So I'm going to die cut this, and then I'll be back and I'll show you what it looks like. And here we go. These are what the frames look like. And I was absolutely intrigued by it. And I thought, okay, how can I use this on the front of a card? So I'm actually going to take this one and not use it, but I'm going to use this one. And you'll see in a minute why I die cut the Mossy Meadow as well. For one of the elements on the front of my card, I'm going to use the Winterly Treetops stamp set, and I'm going to use this image. You've seen me use it before. I'm going to ink it up and stamp it down using my Memento ink. And then I am going to use the Winterly Treetops dies, and I'm going to die cut it out. So I'll go ahead and do all of that, and then I'll be back and show you what we're going to do with it. All right, I've got this image die cut out, and now I want to take my Stampin' Blends and I want to color it. I'm going to use Moody Mauve, I'm going to use Misty Moonlight, and I'm going to use Crumb Cake. So I'm going to go ahead and color this bird image, the branches and the berries, and then I'll show you the next step in making this beautiful card. Now my card base is going to be basic white, and to that I'm going to add a layer of the absolutely gorgeous Wildly Flowering Designer Series paper. This paper is still available. It's in the annual catalog, and I think the patterns and the colors are stunning. So I've decided on this pattern, and I'm going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue, and I'm going to adhere that layer to my card front. The next thing I want to do is take my early espresso frame and I want to adhere it down onto a layer of basic white. Now, when I die cut out the Mossy Meadow frame, I ended up with a bunch of pieces. Obviously, they were popped out of the frame itself, and I have some early espresso ones and some Mossy Meadow ones. What I want to do is I want to take 4 of the Mossy Meadow ones and add them to my early espresso frame. I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, isn't that looking pretty cool? I think there are so many different possibilities for using these bits of paper and these different colored frames. I can think of stained glass ideas. Oh, there's so many ideas. But I'm going to stop for now. And what I want to do next is I want to adhere my birds onto the frame using some mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Now what I want to do is adhere my birds on the frame to the front of my card using multi-purpose liquid glue. Now in the Linked Together stamp set, there's a stamp that says Just a Note. So I'm going to ink that up and stamp that down using Misty Moonlight and this leftover scrap of basic white. I've decided to add my phrase at an angle in the top right section of the frame, so I'll do that using my multi-purpose liquid glue. And there we go. My card is absolutely beautiful. And I have a question for you. I'm stumped when it comes to choosing embellishments for this card. You know that I always like to add a little bit of bling. So what would you use on this card? It seems very visually busy to me, so I'm really not sure what I want to use. How about if you leave me a comment in the description box under this video and give me some suggestions? What Stampin' Up! Embellishment would you use on this card, or would you leave it as is? I'm Terri. I am nuts about stamping. I'll see you at the next video. Bye for now.